You want to know about the new BMW 7 Series? Well, I'm about to tell you what I know and show you the most recent pics available coming up.
Perfect.
What's up? It's your main man, Relly Rails, and we are back with another review where I do the legwork so you don't have to. We're about to determine if this ride is solid or not. First, do me a solid and click that subscribe button down below. Smash that like icon and that notification bell. And also share it with your friends because remember, we cannot keep this thing a secret. We are about to dive into one of the most world-renowned flagship vehicles around. When you talk about making a statement, you make that statement with BMW. And today, we're talking about the all-new 2020 BMW 7 Series. BMW first unveiled the 7 Series back in 1977. Now, this here was the first body style that rolled off the assembly line. Now, although it was modified here and there, that body style sort of remained somewhat the same up until 2001. Then someone decided we need to change it up. And then BMW broke the mold when they made this monster right here. I mean, everybody who was anybody had a 7 Series. If you watch MTV Cribs back in the day, just about every episode had a BMW 7 Series in it. And those who wanted to be like the celebrities, they drove like the celebrities, and they got that BMW 7 Series. And now, the folks at BMW decided they needed to break that mold again. Even though I didn't think that it could get any better, somebody at BMW said, you know what? We about to prove Relly Rails wrong again. It won't be the first time. So now, let's look at the all-new 2020 BMW 7 Series. At first glance, the front end renovation is what caught my eye. They took the normal BMW grille and they put it on 10. I'm talking about 10 times 10 times 10 times 10 again. With that grille right there, you would never ever have to worry about, is that a BMW behind you? If you look in your rearview mirror and you see that, I'm pretty sure it'll be a little bit intimidating, like move to the right, partner. Move to the right. Yeah, you move to the right. Now, when you get to the lower front end of this car, you can see that they were really thinking about the aerodynamics in it. The lower honeycomb grille allows for more air to pass through to help with the downforce. And that massive grille that they came with helps to keep that big V8 cooled. Yes, that big V8 cooled in that BMW 7 Series. Myself, I've always been a fan of distinctive yet exotic headlights, and BMW hit the mark on this one right here. You have dual LED daytime running lights, so it gives the BMW that sporty look. Add that to the huge grille, and that's what I call a luxury menace. Yeah, I kind of coined phrase there. It's a luxury menace. Remember, Relly Rails told you first. Now, this is one car that I really need to test drive. So BMW, hit me up, call me, message me in the comments, something. Let's make this happen. BMW has a couple different versions of this 7 Series in their line. You got the BMW 740i, which starts around $87,000. You have the 750i X-Drive that starts around $103,000. You have the 750i Hybrid that goes down to about $96,000. And the boss of them all, the boss hog of them all, the BMW 760i, which starts around $158,000, but you get a massive V12 to go along with that price tag. Now, we're going to jump right into the middle of all those models, and we're going to talk about the 750i X-Drive. With the exception of the 740i, all the other 7 Series will have an all-wheel drive. And looking in this engine bay of the 750i X-Drive, it's going to be pushing about 523 horses along with 553 pound-foot of torque with an amazing 0 to 60. Now wait, just wait. A 0 to 60 of 3.9 seconds. That's something that I can get with. Now altogether, that's about 80 more horses than the previous version of the 7 Series. And you can't be mad with an 8-speed transmission to go along with that. Talking about that type of horsepower, it sounds like I'm talking about a 2-door coupe or something, and not a 4-door flagship from BMW. Okay, let's open up this BMW and slide in and see what this interior is looking like. Right off the bat, I gotta let you guys know I am a big fan of any kind of peanut butter interior. It could be a 1974 AMC Gremlin. If it got that peanut butter interior, I'm down like a Cadillac and 4 flats on it. Now this interior is nothing shorter than bananas. BANANAS. If I cover up the emblems in this joint, I'm thinking I'm in a Bentley Bottega, or a Rolls Royce. I mean, it's amazing inside this car. Now it does have the traditional BMW steering wheel, infotainment center, as well as the gear shift. But outside of that, this interior is one to rival. The stitching in the seats and in the armrest, lit, seriously. And you can tell just by the design of the seats, they meant to hold you in there when that V8 is getting busy under the hood. Now on to the gear shift area, which I call it the laptop. Technically, really, you got a mouse down there and, looks like a laptop area. You got more functions than you know what to do with or you can shake a stick at. For example, you got ride height adjustment, park assist, traction control, vehicle mode select, your parking brake. I mean, I could go on and on. You can see all of the stuff that's down there. Now let's move on to the cockpit area so you can see the driver's main line of sight, which is definitely a sight to see. Looking at the lines and the gauges, they automatically reminded me of the headlights, well, the daytime running lights. So look at this picture, daytime running lights. Now look at the lines in the dash. You agree? What you think? Drop down in the comments. Let me know if you think they look alike. Now, not only do you have your standard dash with your MPH, KMH, you also have the monitoring of the hybrid system over on the right. For those of you that like being backseat drivers, like being passengers, this is the car to do it in. The back seat of this BMW 7 Series looks completely VIP. I'm trying to get on the list to be in this VIP. BMW, hit me up. Let's make it happen. Once again, don't make me wait too long. Now, each rear passenger gets their own infotainment center. Along with that, you're able to adjust your seats, the lumbar support. You're able to freaking recline your seats in here. Heck, put your feet up, watch a movie, chill out. Can't go wrong. So now, with the quick overview, we're going to go into my pros and cons about the 2020 BMW 7 Series. Pros: new grille and facelift. Quick acceleration for a sedan. We're talking 3.9 seconds in a 0 to 60. A powerful V8 extended traffic jam assist. Now this is when BMW takes over. If you're driving at speeds less than 37 miles an hour and you're facing forward, it will drive the car for you. The headlight and tail light setup. The hybrid option, always a plus nowadays. The interior seating and stitching in detail. And last, but definitely not least, the rear passenger VIP club. That's what I'm gonna call it, the VIP club. That's my last pro on the BMW 750. Now we're gonna jump into the con. Yes, I just said con. I didn't say cons because I could only come up with one con for this BMW, and that's that they didn't put a V8 in the 740. Now I'm sure that the 740 V6 is plenty fast, but maybe that's just an option I would personally like myself. So if you think they should have put a V8 in there, or if there's an option that I don't know about, please drop it in the comments below. Now, with only having one con on this 7 Series, which really isn't a big deal to me, I'm going to have to say that the 2020 BMW 7 Series is definitely solid. To be honest, I love just about everything about this car. From the major changes to the minor details that BMW added. There is nothing negative I could say about this flagship. BMW guys were spot on. You get the most out of a luxury car and you get the speed and muscle of a sports car. So this is definitely a solid one, y'all. Well, this has been another review to determine if this ride is solid or not it. And this ride was solid. And before you go, do me a favor and click that subscribe button down below. Smash that like icon and the notification bell so I can keep you up to date. And also make sure you share it with your friends, because why? We cannot keep this channel a secret. Well, I hope you received some good information about the new BMW 7 Series. If you have anything about the 7 Series that you would like to share with the squad, please drop it down in the comments below. Once again, it's your main man, Really Rails. Always 100, always solid. I'm up out of here.
Perfect.